Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Banana and this is Aurora 4X, our space strategy game, and we are here on, well, our system map of Sol, where we can, just observe our jump survey task group 1 on the way to its next mission, which is jump through jump point 3, and then we're going to see what's on the other side. At the moment, in the jump point 2 in Barnard Star, in the system of Barnard Star, our geological survey vessel is just buzzing around and is trying to, well, find some minerals that are worth exploiting. But from the looks of it, there is not much there. Well, it needs a lot of time to survey all of this. It already has surveyed some of the moons at Barnard Star 4, A4. Nothing much there. As you can see, there is absolutely nothing in the system so far, but he has a lot of work to do still, so we can hope, Anyways, let's go back to the Sol system and wait for our jump group, our jump survey group to reach the jump point 3, and then we're going to jump through and hopefully we find another peaceful system. I'm pretty sure that we will find some aliens at some point in time, but hopefully it's not now, because actually in one of my test games I found an alien ship, and let's just say I was really excited to, try and see how battle looks like, and it ended with explosions, mostly on my ships, so it wasn't really good. And I have a lot more technology there, so I don't quite think we're ready for fighting. I mean, these guys, but don't tell them that they can't win a fight, right? They have to be motivated. They need to still be on point when jumping through and going to new systems. And hopefully we don't find anybody there. What? Why did we just move the map? Did I click on something? Doesn't look like it. We still have we have auto turns on, so it's just jumping with 5-day pulses or 5-day increments. We are currently building some new research labs. As we all know, research is king in 4X games, so we need to build more research labs to, well, up our game. We need, of course, better weaponry, we need better armor, we need better everything. That's the problem. Everything needs to be better. Excuse me. As you can hear, my voice isn't really on point today, but I'm still recording, so let's try and do this, right? And also there was something that I did in between episodes. I actually started to build our changeling class terraformers, so we could start and terraform Mars a little bit more. I mean, they have a crap ton of infrastructure, and I think we're still transporting infrastructure over. Oh, well, not even that much anymore, or that many infrastructure things anymore, which is kind of bad. We need to keep on top of that. Don't want to get them pissed off because they're overcrowded. And I don't think that the 10 terraforming installations are really enough, so we are building currently the Changeling class terraformer named Changeling, and of course it has to be accompanied by the Doors. It's a great song, I like it. Anyways, these two will then fly over to Mars and help terraform the planet, and hopefully we will have a breathable atmosphere within the next, I don't know, 5 to 10 years? You can't be too sure about that there. Anyways, jump survey reached the jump point, and that means standard transit. But first, we're going to turn off the active sensors. Then we're going for a squadron transit through, and let's see what's on the other side. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Don't need a 5-day pulse, I think. Also, I have to wait for the game to process everything, so it was slightly anticlimactic, right? Was it? I think it was. And there we go. We are in the Loserman system, which is actually a binary binary system with no planets at all. Are you kidding me? There's nothing here! There's nothing! Absolutely nothing. We have 2 suns? Huh. And that's it. Man, that sucks. That is... There's absolutely nothing. Oh, wait a second. For mass, radius, and luminosity, Sol equals 1. So these are tiny suns. They are absolutely tiny. They're 4% and 5% the mass of the sun. What the hell? You losers. You are losers, you two. This was even more anticlimactic than I thought it would be. We found an empty system, guys. Woohoo! There aren't even asteroids in this system. There's nothing. Wow. Okay, let's turn on the sensors and let's just see if there is absolutely nothing. Just to make sure. Okay. Man, this is the worst. There's nothing here. I can't believe it. Well, active sensors on. And let's go for, I don't know, 5-second increment, I think. Should be enough to turn the sensors on. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Really? It takes longer than 5 seconds to turn on sensors? Has somebody to run over there and press the switch? Or is it because it only updates in 5-day increments or something? But I think activating sensors is a... I don't know, it's a battle thing, so it should be on a 5-second timer. Ah, there we go. Took 10 seconds. Okay, nothing detected. No, absolutely no no contacts. That's good. All right. Let's jump back then. Wow. I am slightly disappointed here, and hopefully you're too, because Lumen is, I should rename this to Loserman. God damn it, this is I'm really pissed off now. I mean, Alpha Centauri was bad. Barnard Star is okay-ish. You can't deny that. It's somewhat acceptable. Depends on how many mineral deposits we find there. But Lumen, wow, that was weak. That was weak as hell. A 5% and a 4% mass of the mass of the sun star. This is weird. I don't even want to know about Lumen 16 anymore. It's the worst. Did you find any minerals per chance? Oh, look at that. But the... Holy cow. 70... What? 37 million, 19 million, 27 million, 81 million. I mean, the accessibility sucks, but still, that's a crap ton of materials. That's nice. We might want to settle there. I mean, it will be freaking hot, but still. Barnard Star is a single star. It's about a quarter of our sun when it comes to the mass. It's a 100th of the times its luminosity. It hasn't got an orbit because there's no other sun there. So Barnard Star 1 is a terrestrial planet, but we can't... Yeah, we can't go there because the surface temperature is 842 degrees Celsius, I think. Is it in Celsius? I think so. And the gravity is 3 times higher than Earth. Wow. Can you tell me what this is here? 5.1 million orbital distance. It would be cool if we had, you know, Earth as set to 1. Even though it is in astronomical units, but I can't really... I think that's only up there, is it? Okay, so we can't do it there, but that looks okay-ish. Barnard Star 3 has a moon that looks nice. I mean, we need to get rid of the methane maybe, and neon is okay-ish. Must be really interesting if you have neon, that much neon in your atmosphere. Don't know if it does anything. I'm just thinking what it would do if you had that much neon in your atmosphere, but I can't really put my finger on it. Anyways, you go and survey even more. It looks like we have a candidate for, you know, settlements. Preston will be proud if we settle there and defend our settlements. And yeah, that looks pretty good. Pretty good. I think we should call dibs. Come to think of it. So this one, can I just Barnard Star A2? I want to create a colony there. Oh, it's on A1. Just to have it in a list, of course. Was A2 big enough? A2 would be possible. It's a little bit cold, and it doesn't have that much gravity. But it seems fine enough. And also its moon seems to be habitable. Does it even have a moon? No, doesn't look like it. Oh, A3 had a moon, right, A3, the 4th moon and the 5th moon of A3. Interesting that I can't right click here and go to... Oh, it's fine, whatever. But that's a crap ton of minerals in there, so we most likely will settle a bunch of... I don't know, a bunch of mines on Barnard Star A1, and depending on what planet we want to inhabit as our main hub here, going to set the mass drivers to either we're going to live on Barnard Star A2 or on the 2nd or 3rd moon of the gas giant out in the more outer planetary ring thingy. But to be honest with you, it doesn't sound like a great idea to live on the moon of a gas giant, because if we are orbiting this planet here, which is rather big, and if you think of it as a 2D plane, then we will have even more nights, because we you know, get eclipsed by the planet. But a gas giant move on this backside, we most likely be eclipsed. Well, there has to be some eclipse, because obviously we're not in a polar orbit here, and even then we would have some eclipsing. Yeah. So I think Barnard Star A2 looks a little bit nicer. Should rename the planet then, as soon as we're there, of course. Alright, anything else that we want to do? Jump. Okay, they have to refuel. Maybe some shore leave. Stretch the legs a little bit, and then they will be cramped again into their missile frigates, and then just fly off to the next system. I actually tried to draw one of those missile frigates, how I imagined them, but it didn't went so good, you know. It's just... Do you sometimes have the problem that you imagine a thing, but you just can't have this thing brought to paper? It doesn't really matter if it's, I don't know, you want to write it or you want to draw it or anything, you just can't put your mind on a physical object. And I hate that. I always get so frustrated when I do it. Happens way too often though. I mean, I'm somewhat satisfied with the looks of it, but it's not quite as good as I would have hoped to. Okay, maybe we go to 30-day increments. It's a little bit slow. Ooh, Loserman is coming in. Let's take a look at what Loserman has to offer. I think in this playthrough it was really bad. Ah, damn it, we missed Chernik again. So, minerals. There we go. Lost in the list. Yeah, it's not really worth it. Any other asteroids or comets coming in at the moment? Enki is really close, but I think we just put stuff on there. Well, there it is. Mining and maintenance. Go ahead and send your stuff to Earth. They want it there. Yeah, we missed Chernik. That's bad. I mean, we want stuff. We want some mines on Loserman, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh, Callisto. Where are ya? Also, I need to cancel the... what's it called again? The contracts, now that I come to think of it. So where's Callisto currently? Oh, right, that's a moon of Jupiter. Huh. That changes things. That changes things, okay. Let's go back in here. Oh, where is it? Enke. You had a contract for automated mines and a mass driver, which we don't need because we took care of it ourselves. Those guys, Brady, didn't want it, so I had to do it. Callisto, 25 automated mines, sure, will do. So, Atlas, go ahead and pick up, let's say, an automated mine. And then you go to Callisto, unload it, move back to Earth, and refuel from Colony. And let's say you do this, maybe even go to 30. 24. So 25 mines should be enough. Alright, the last thing you do obviously is refuel from Earth. So you're there anyways. And while you're there, pick up a mass driver, bring it over to Callisto, unload it, fly back. Perfect. And as we added this to the bottom of the list, he will now deliver 25 automated mines and a mass driver. Awesome. Let's take a look at our industry and our industrial production. We're still building research labs, and this will be done in 2 weeks. Great. Then we're building some financial centers because we are getting kind of low on income. And then some mass drivers. That's great. That should do it. Maybe, no, our military academy is actually level 5. I think we overdid it there just a tiny little bit. But I think it was because we lost our governors really early on. So I thought we needed to retrain them fast. And I think it worked out rather well. Sector command is fine. Might have to increase that as soon as we are in, just have another system, another solar system to this added to this sector. I think then the radius of 1 wouldn't be big enough. But that's something for the future. Maybe we should build some more infrastructure. I don't rightly know. These guys will be built on June 8th of 51, so that will take a year and a half. Not too good. Let's go ahead and go for 30-day not auto turn, but 30-day chunks. So they will have a month of shore leave, or almost a month of shore leave. Should be fine. I don't think we should go for an overhaul. They were just in Loserman system and came back. Oh, wow, that was really disappointing now, wasn't it? I think we should go for another jump in this episode. Because, come on, it sucked. So let's go jump point 4. That's actually the last one that we have. Move to... Oh, whoopsie. Sorry. Forgot that it always defaulted to the first one. Let's deactivate your sensors once you're there. Then go for a squadron transit. A 30 days should be alright. This is quite the journey up there. I mean, if we would have, you know, if we tried to minimize or min-max all of this, we could have just waited until Earth is, you know, at this point of the orbit and then just have the minimal distance and stuff like that. But we're so advanced here, I think that just some more miles doesn't really matter. Oh, crap. Okay, we are now in Wolf 359, and we have spotted a wreck of unknown class 64. This is not great. Do we want to turn on our sensors? This could be potentially dangerous. But there is only one planet in the system once again. And a bunch of asteroids, okay. But this is a terrestrial planet, so... And it has oxygen and nitrogen. Holy crap. The pressure is almost there as well. I guess that's why. I mean, it's freaking cold. But I guess that's why there is a wreck here. It's pretty likely that there is either a precursor here, or that an alien race tried to fight this precursor. You know what, we're going to turn on the sensors and maybe run away with the tail between our legs if we detect something that we don't like. So let's activate our sensors right here. There we go, activate. Let's go for a 30-second increment. This is potentially dangerous, and I kind of like it. Really, you took more than 30 seconds? Well, let's wait a minute then. Holy cow! Wait, is our radius bigger than... We have our active sensor range on. Whoa, wait, no. What the hell are you trying to do? Stop. You're not no, remove. Whew, that was close. You're going to turn on your sensors. No. You're going to turn on your sensors at the soul jump point, not at Wolf 359A1. That would be stupid as hell. Stick around here, please. Thank you very much. This thing has 25,900 tons. I think that seems to be more of a freighter. Or we have freighters that are around 30,000 tons. Our military ships, I think, are at, what, 20? Let's take a look at the Javelin here. No, 10,000 tons. So this thing is 2.5 times bigger than our ships. Or, you know, was, because it's dead. And that makes me slightly uncomfortable. I have no clue how big precursor ships are or could be. It's just out of sensor range. Frick. We maybe we move a little bit closer with our contacts. All contacts. We don't have any contacts for now. Ah, damn it, we're almost out of time. Nah, I have to do this in this episode. No cliffhangers this time. Excuse me, slight hiccups there. I'm getting really excited that we found something, but on the other hand, I'm still slightly nervous. I don't rightly know what the picket command is. I should read up on that. Okay, let's do the following. We're going to move to Wolf 359A1, but in a very slow manner. We're going to go in 5-minute increments. So we're moving 5 minutes towards it. As soon as we get this into our sensor range, we might turn around. I mean, there's a wreck that is 2.5 times bigger than our ships, right? So there has to be something that, you know, wrecked this thing. And I don't like it. Maybe we go for an hour-long jump. I'm getting reckless. I'm getting, you know, just impatient. 1 hour jumps, we should go for 5 minutes, but no, we're going for an hour. Come on. No hostile contact still. I think we barely move in 1 hour, do we? Ah, well, you can see it. I think 1 hour is perfectly fine. Please, no hostile contacts. I don't want a hostile contact here. Ever so slightly, ever so slightly. As soon as we have Wolf 359A1 in our sensor range, I might go ahead and go for a day-long jump. And maybe we move towards it. So we have, you know, just this whole area surveyed, or, you know, just censored. And we know that there's nobody here. Also, we might need a sensor array or something in this system, because there is obviously something here. And also we need to defend this jump point, because we know that there is something hostile in here, or at one point in time there was something hostile in here. Should stop talking and go ahead and click something up there, shouldn't I? So this is not good. This is not good. Gimme some military. No, I want to be displayed my maximum weapon range. Give me my weapon range. It's my fire control range. Oh, that's fine. Interesting. Our anti-missile fire control has less range than our anti-missiles, and for the anti-ship missiles it's the other way around by a large margin. Alright, looks good enough. Can we move to the wreck actually? No, I don't think so. I haven't seen it in the list for potential survey targets. Maybe we could build a, what's it called again? A scrap ship, I think, that can, you know, just pick up wrecks. I mean, it's 25,950 tons of usable material, supposedly. They had to build this thing out of something, and most likely it's materials that we could use. So why the hell not scrap it? Okay, it looks like we're pretty much safe now. Let's go for a 5-day increment towards the planet. I don't rightly know what happened here. I mean, one scenario that might have happened is that an NPR race is on the other side of one of these jump points, jumped into the system, killed the precursor, and went back home. So that means that this system here is, you know, a buffer zone between an NPR race and us. And that is a little bit unnerving if this is true. On the other hand, since I only see one wreck, I can't possibly assume that, I don't know, some what's it called, some alien race jumped in here, got killed by a precursor, and then, you know, just left the wreck over here. But both implies that an NPR race was actually here. Or there are just some wrecks scattered around the universe when it was created, or the galaxy or whatever. So that could also be something, but I don't know if actually wrecks get created at the beginning of a game creation. If that's the case, I might feel a little bit better. At the moment, I feel a little bit anxious. So maybe... Oh, wait a second. Oh yeah, it's fine. Okay, our anti-ship and our anti-missile is actually just this small radius here. I forgot this is the fire control. We pick up incoming missiles here. We can lock onto them as soon as they're here, and we can fire at them once they're here. So I was a little bit wrong. Let's take a peek at what Wolf 359A1 has to offer again. Oh yeah, right. It was a pretty good planet. We might call dibs on that. And we should. So I think we need to get into this system and build a strong military outpost on Wolf 359A1. It looks like this might be a buffer between us and an NPR, which is good if we control it. So hopefully we can, I don't know, we can grab it and, you know, just keep it for ourselves. Let's take a look at the galactic map and then just leave for today. I don't know, why can't I move these? Is it possible to move them? Because it doesn't really help that they're overlapping. Old Bastion. No. I can't really pull them, can I? No. And also not with right click or anything. Weird. Refresh? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't help. That's rather strange. Maybe I'll find out in between episodes. It's not that important. I mean, we have a crap ton of... I mean, I can't... Interesting, I can mark it, okay? That is something. But I can't move it. That's just scroll... That just says scroll map. Yeah, whatever. Fine. So we now know about 4 systems, one of which is empty. The Loserman System 16. Completely unnecessary system, don't need it. Barnard Star looks surprisingly good. We have 2 terrestrial or small terrestrial planets, actually a third one as well, 2 terrestrial moons and 1 terrestrial planet, where we actually will settle, most likely. We have Alpha Centauri, which is rather poor when it comes down to minerals, but you know, it looks not too bad. 2 terrestrial planets as well. This one is actually at a 2.31 colony cost, so that's pretty close to Earth. It's as close to Earth as you can get. Both suns actually are pretty close to our sun, so Alpha Centauri A is exact 2% more massive and a little 20% more luminous. The other is at 80% of our sun and little dimmer, but it's fine, so why not go there? Loserman once again is pretty useless, and then now we have found Wolf 359 and we have a terrestrial planet. We have some asteroids that we also can maybe mine. I mean, there are 101 asteroids there, so we might find some materials. And yeah, I think we have our work cut out for us once again. We need to, excuse me, build a military outpost in Wolf 359. We need to build civilian stuff in Barnard Star. Maybe move to Alpha Centauri. Also, we have a lot of research to do to upgrade our military prowess. And of course, Mars needs to be terraformed, as well as maybe Venus or Luna. So we have a lot to do. So if you like what you saw, then please consider pressing the like button. Helps me out a great deal. and I really do hope that I see you in the next episode. So thanks for watching, and as always, auf Wiedersehen.